The power of Riccioni to ride the tackle of Evans, Farrell, and then Tompkins, on he goes. Has some help from Daly, who's been majestic. Back inside to Cinti. Saracens scintillating. Borrowing Spurs ground today and playing world-class rugby and levering open Quinn's defence again.
Timing, decision-making, not throwing something that's too risky. The first phase from Farrell's really good. As Lowell said, he didn't pump the ball into a channel where he could have got intercepted. They're just patient. And then they get outside shoulders and they know how to pick off teams in those wide channels. This is vintage Saracens, and it's also a statement. It's a statement to those other 8 sides that fancy being in the top 4, that Sarries have got a mission and they're right on top of it.
20,000 fans roaring their team onwards from here. Vakatawa for Bristol, he's lost it. And Daly thinks about thumping it.
Genge's last man here defensively.
Decides that the counter is on. Here's Cinti, little stop and go. Oh, that's magnificent from Cinti. What a line being run. Gonzalez is there. Puma to Puma. Saracens home and hosed.
Unbelievable try. The opportunity, first of all, they get the ball back off Vakatawa. A lot of sides under the pressure that Saracens have been under, but he just cleared their lines, got some territory. But give Elliot Daly some credit. He looks up, he sees what the defensive line looks like. There's the kick away originally from Ibitoya. He's asked to kick it, Ewart, but brilliant block from Van Zyl. And then it gets back to Daly. He spots, look at the last man there, Ellis Genge. Now just watch Genge. He does really well to back off, but then the ball on the back inside means that someone with a pace to hitch kick through Cinti, and Gonzalez has got one of the biggest engines I've ever seen. This is a 6-litre if ever there was in a back rower. What a finish that is.
Spectacular try. A really spectacular try. And some of the newer faces within this Saracens squad showing up at just the right moment.
Spectacular is the right word, it's one of the right words, it's also intelligent.
Good, straight off the pitch. It's a 5-metre line out. We saw how the last one ended. Dan to Christie, it's cookie cutter. Newcastle though with a meaty drive in response.
White one.
Maui hits the synthetic turf of Kingston Park. Fonsale's forced to use it. Tompkins is there, swings it back out to Good. This is Daly on an arcing run. Maitland to his right, doesn't need to free a hand for the offload because Elliot Daly does it alone. We've not seen him score for Saracens since the Premiership final at Twickenham, but he'll do it at Twickenham, he'll do it at Kingston Park. Elliot Daly has Saracens second.
Cheers, Jacko.
Well, they looked unplayable, Saracens, on last week's form, but just to give you context, this was a semi-final that Saracens won 30 points to 6 last season, and that's been the improvement in Saints.
Oh, maybe there's a try-scoring bonus point up for grabs here, and Saracens, it will be just like them to get one, and Lowington goes over. Well, I wonder how important that might be come the final audit. It's not going to change Saints' 5-pointer, but Saracens will head back down the M1, having scored 2 tries in the last minute of the match to sneak a bonus point.
And it's a brilliant try. I know it's a consolation, but Theo Dan again just breaking to the outside.
Yep.
He can't half-shift, can't he? And then just numbers everywhere.
Well, it kind of takes the gloss, doesn't it, off of what has been an outstanding performance from the Saints. But we did say Saracens know where the try line is in that last 20 minutes, and 2 tries give them that crucial bonus. You know, you can't be half-hearted about it, and that's what wins you opposition ball.
Leicester decided then to contest the ball when it came back down to the ground, and Daly finding some space, more than space, finding some brilliance. Tom Parton on hand, that's a stunner. There's nobody better in this league at scoring quick-fire tries. Off first phase possession, Sarries are deadly.
Well, they're deadly, and Elliot Daly, if you look at how to make a break and when to throw the pass, the timing of this is perfect. Leicester bite in, Kata goes too early, bites in, but look at Daly, he's still got a lot to do, but it's the timing of the offload, it's understanding when to hold, when to connect. Have a look at this. Could have easily made this pass earlier in the play, Austin, there, but he doesn't. He holds on, draws in the defenders, and Parton's got simple running.
It's really clever play from Daly. Like you said, the instinct there is to get the ball wide, but there's someone in the channel, so he thinks, well, I'll go 2 more steps, see how it evolves, and that's what creates the try. The setup play is brilliant off the back of the line out.
Harlequins back into a familiar routine, defending just outside the 22. It was Earl with the little wall pass, and oh, lovely from Daly through the legs. Lewington, 2 wingers conspiring. Is this a fourth within half an hour? It's turning into a very, very uncomfortable afternoon from those who have travelled from the south of town, and a very happy one for those who reside in the north. Well, Sarries have 4 tries.
Well, again, it's come from Harlequins' possession, and they're giving the ball straight back, overthrown at the line-out. Theo Dan munching up the metres, and then how about this from Elliot Daly? 7-style pass, and even then, still got a fair bit to do, hasn't he? But he's able to score with ease, breaking through tackles. Look at that from Daly, through the legs. And then Lewington with the simple feed. Maitland, really, really good, strong fend at the end.
It's like watching the Harlem Globetrotters at the minute. Everything they're doing is sticking. They had an opportunity before that phase to score straight away.
Okay, thank you.
He can't believe it himself either. 24, maybe 26-0 after 27 minutes.
Saints piling into that breakdown. Here's Maui again on the carry, the big Fijian. Itoji. Northampton's defence being stressed and stretched to its very limits. Farrell breaks free. What a grubber that is! That is class! Absolute class! Lewington finishes it, but Owen Farrell bringing a rabbit from the hat.
You just got the impression Saracens needed something. I mentioned the bench and the power that they had brought. They stopped Northampton's line speed. Northampton's defence has been outstanding, but there's just hesitation. Owen Farrell finds the gap, and once he gets half in behind, his ability to scan the defence and see where the gap is. Little Show has a little look to both sides, realises the kick's out to the left, and couldn't have placed this more perfectly if he'd tried. Absolutely brilliant. Splits 2 Northampton defenders, and it's a great finish as well at the end, isn't it? Lewington reaching for it before it goes over the line, outstretched, and puts the ball down for an amazing Saracens score, right back in it.